Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Maboe Entertainment. Thank you so much for being here. So we are welcoming Katlego Maboe this week. Yes, the guy is back after a long 2 years of resting from the show. Yes, in S3 he is back right now. So it was an emotional one when he was sitting there down saying whatever that he had to say as the interview went on, and I did share a tear or two because now this was someone that was cancelled. It came as a shock because now we've known him for his work for quite some time and nothing else except that. But for him to be cancelled because of the personal issues, it was like, which one is this one? And yeah, it was really bad. Now, it started when one morning we woke up and he was training. He was standing number one there, sitting with a gown, standing with a gown, and there were exchange of words between him and the baby mama at the time. And yeah, it was a very bad one because now this guy is the person that we just knew him with work ethics only and not necessarily the personal matters, because we didn't even know who he was dating or having as a partner at that time. And it was like, what's happening now, because now it was just a moment thing. It just came boom in our faces. We were not ready for it because now we're still enjoying him, and he was still having that slap that is a small token, working for insurance ads, and we were vibing with him every now and then. So now this came and it was like, what's happening now, So yeah, it came, and then he did agree on record that he has given this lady STD and he had an affair. So it was like that, and people came rushing and cancelled him, right? And he was still working at the time, still being cancelled and stuff like that. Cancel culture got him very quick, other than other people are still roaming the street who I believe still would have to be cancelled, but they're not, right? So here's the thing. Katlego continued working, still having gigs and stuff like that. But here's the twist. The woman came forward again with the proof, this time saying that Katlego still was the person who wasn't good in the relationship, as in he was physically abusing her. Now, this is South Africa now. Physical abuse to someone, we don't take it lightly. That one made it even worse for all the shows that he's having. It was cancelled. Every ad that you'd see him, it was cancelled. Everything that had Katlego Maboe in it, it was cancelled. Ne? So it was like, okay, we believe this lady over him. Now the matter came. Why didn't you open the case against him? Instead, you come in to us, the Twitter ranks, and saying that this and that happened. Then boom, she went. She opened the case, and this matter was in courts now. It went for quite some time. We even forgot about it, that the matter was out there regarding Katlego, but we'd see the headlines now and then. This is what is happening now with Katlego's story or whatever. Then it vanished. Before you know it, the family of the girl came forward threatening him, saying that he'll never see the day of her debut in the TV and stuff like that. And it went on for quite some time. Now, before we know it, he was accused of not having the maintenance for the kid. With what money? Because now whatever gig that Katlego did, we cancelled it, right? He didn't have any kind of income. The same person that contributed to him being cancelled is the same person that went for him, saying that he doesn't pay maintenance anymore. And before you know it, Katlego was off our screen totally, with no news regarding him or whatever. So it was just boom, off. And my heart was so taken back because now when I see Katlego every time, he reminds me of Guguzula. I don't know, there's something that they have that is similar, that makes them being similarities. I don't know what it is, but every time when I see him, he just have that aura that brings Gugu Zulu back to us as people who lost Gugu Zulu, who were the fans of Gugu. So I'm like, this guy, will it end just like that for him? Then we saw him, he's coming back now, but there are a lot of things that he's saying right now that has happened to him. He says for once he's changed, this thing has changed him, because whatever that happened, it really changed him. And remember, this guy was the person who you'd never seen absent on the screen. So this was really, really his time to go and take a break. And he's saying that whatever that happened, it helped him because now he was saving a young kid. Right now, the kid is 4 years old, and then it gave him time to bond with the kid back. And whatever that was happening right now, he did have the suicidal thoughts, because now he says that he just wake up at 4, because he usually wakes up at 4, and then he'd forget that he's got nowhere to go now, because now he's been doing this for quite a long time, long time. So now he didn't even put alarm anymore. His body would just wake him up just like that he has to wake up, and then he'd wake up and nowhere to go because he doesn't have any job that time. So he had to do the activities that will give him the long cycle of the day, what to do during the day except nagging about the job that he's lost. And he's saying that he's back to school now because now his second love except TV was the numbers, right? So now he's out there having a diploma right now. So if we didn't cancel him, I don't believe that he'd have time to think about those things. But in whatever that is bad, there's always good that comes with it. If you just surrender yourself and then say, okay, it's fine. This is what is happening. Okay, I will surrender. So whatever that comes, I'll just say it's fine. I will do it and I will submit whatever that I have to submit. Because if you see Katlego's job before going off screen and now, it's two different things. And that time he was even going around the country with this insurance ad thing. He didn't really have time. But whatever that set him back made him to prioritize most of the things now. He's got his things prioritized in a certain manner now. So his future, I believe, is restarting again. He's got the opportunity to come back again. So we are saying that just grab it, guy, and then go on with it. Go with the show. And we did believe when the lady come forward and saying whatever, but that will have to mean the courts has proven otherwise. So that's why Katlego is back to the job. But it doesn't necessarily take away that whatever that made him to be cancelled is off. It's still around, but whatever that will happen, it will come from his behavior. If he wants to move on from this dark cloud, or he will do whatever. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. I got carried away with this one. We'll see you later. Bye.